3 things to overcome your fear of public speaking. The top things that I hear when people tell me that they're scared of public speaking is that their fear of judgment, their fear that they're going to say something wrong, or who wants to listen to me anyway? All right, given that, let's talk about what you can be doing right now to overcome some of those fears. Number 1 is to flip the paradigm. Most people will tell me that they are just afraid to put themselves out there in a critical way. This isn't about you. Any talk or presentation that you're going to give is going to be about your audience. So what I like to do, I interview 6 members of the audience ahead of time to ask them what their pain points are. Where are they really feeling concerns about getting a promotion? Where are they really feeling concerns that their side hustle may always remain on the side and never become their full-time hustle? Or they're worried that their dream is probably never going to be realized because they're working a job that pays the bills. I like to know those pieces of information, and that way I can really tailor my messaging to those who are in the audience. So remember, it's not about you, it's about your audience. How can you add value to them? You have stuff up here that you have to share that is of value, and now it's about educating those who don't know what's up here out there. Number 2 is prepare, prepare, prepare. An NBA basketball coach spoke to my women's group one day, and he said that the one thing that you can always do to get a leg up or an edge over your competition is to outwork them. Yes, public speaking is a talent for some, but it's something that you can learn. So prepare, prepare, prepare. Practice in the mirror before you actually give your talk. And my big hack that I often use, even as I'm talking to you now, is that I have a little index card with all of my bullet points listed on there. So if I find myself going off track, I can just look at my card and it rejiggers my memory and I'm back on track again. Number 3, and this is the most important hack I can give you to overcome your fear of public speaking. Tell a story. Tell a personal story. When you're illustrating a rather complicated point, when you tell a story and the more personal it is, the easier it's going to be able to tell because it's yours. It's also going to make you more memorable to your audience. They're going to remember you as the person that talked about the time that they couldn't skate in gym class. Or they're going to remember you as the person at the time who fell on their face and couldn't get back up, but they learned something from that. That personal story is going to go a long way because of the way our brains are wired. If you think back thousands of years, the way that our ancestors transmitted information and communicated was by sitting around the campfire and telling stories. We haven't come that far as human beings, and that still resonates. It still engages all 3 brains when you're speaking to an audience. Here's the bonus tip that I'm going to offer you today. This is going to sound a little bit woo-woo, but so much of our imposter syndrome, so much of our fear when it comes to public speaking is rooted in scripts that we have in our head. Somebody once told us a million years ago that we weren't good at public speaking and it's stuck there. Maybe you did fall on your face or you tripped up and that memory is just stuck there with you. So it takes a little bit of investigating to understand when it got rooted in your system, but there is something that you can do to overcome that fear, which is to say a positive affirmation. Instead of, oh man, I can't do public speaking. The hack for that is, I'm a fantastic public speaker and people hang on my every word. Say it for 30 days. I'd love to hear from you how that changes the way that you show up in the world. I'm hosting a public speaking masterclass. The next cohort of 7 corporate women kicks up on April 28th. It goes for 6 weeks and I would love for you to be in that class. All you got to do is DM me at info@ladydrinks.com and I can't wait to work with you.